tiny powerful bicolor RGB lights. These are the smallest lights I have in my studio. These little tiny lights help me a lot. I have a lot of different type of lights here in my studio, but these are the smallest lights I have so far. I'm also curious to know how many lights you own and what's the smallest lights you have. Write in the comments below and let me know what lights you own and what's your smallest portable light right now. Thanks to guys on SANMARC for sending me these lights. However, this is not paid or a sponsored video. This will be my honest and unbiased review. So stay with me till end of the video to show you guys the pros and cons of this light, if it really is worth spending money on these lights. There are two variations of these lights, bicolor and RGB, and I have both here. If you didn't see my last huge unboxing video, because I already unboxed these lights in my previous video, which was a huge unboxing video. If you didn't see that, then I will show you guys what's included in these boxes. So let's see what accessories you're getting when you're purchasing these lights. So both lights, the boxing are the same size and there's not any difference. So let's open these and see what we have inside the box. So I will open both together. It has a very nice boxes, which is I think it's not important for most of you, but to me it's a kind of important. It's giving me a good impression. As soon as you open, you see the light itself with some accessories. The first thing I can see, there's a small diffuser. These are silicone diffuser which works as a softbox. Both have the same size, both have a silicone diffuser. Then a cold shoe mount, and both of these boxes, which is bicolor and RGB. And beneath these foams there are some other accessories, a nice soft pouch to protect your light while you are not using it, and a user manual, nothing more. Let me put these aside. And I also get universal mount adapter. This universal mount adapter, you can use this adapter to mount this light on the top of your monitor or laptop. So this is very useful. It has a very nice silicone diffuser. This silicone diffuser acts as a soft light. For the build quality is very premium, and it's very solid, no plastic. The chassis is all metal or aluminum. These are very powerful, smaller than credit card, and the weight is only 86 grams. It has a nice bright screen on the back showing all the information you need: battery level, which mood you are, color temperature, brightness level, and much more. It has a physical button on the right side. The first one is a power button. On RGB light, it acts as a power button and mood button by pressing it. If you press it for a long time, then it's acting as a power button. By tapping, it will change to different moods. And then there's another button, is set. Set is for changing the value of each mood, like in RGB. If you want to go to RGB mode, then with set button you can change the color combination you want. Then there is plus and minus button, which act as a different button. It's also changing the value of each menu, and also it's increasing and decreasing the intensity of the light. And then there's a USB port and 1/4 inch at the bottom of light. The USB-C, it's a USB-C port for charging. Then there's a 1/4 inch standard size for mounting it on your camera or a light stand or any other accessories you want to mount this. The bicolor, it has the same interface. Everything is the same except the power button. And the power button on bicolor is only act as a power button. Then there's a mode button, which by tapping it, it's going to different modes. For example, by pressing once, You can change the color temperature, and when you click it again it will go to light intensity, so you can increase and decrease the light intensity of this light. The same like RGB. At the bottom there's a USB-C port for charging this light, and a 1/4 inch mount for mounting this to tripod, light stand, and anything else. And there's a cold shoe adapter, which is very handy when if you want to use it on the top of your camera, which we'll get back to it later on. Both has 150 milliamp built-in battery, which lasts for 1.5 hours at 100% brightness. The Bi-color has 800 lux at 0.5 meter, and RGB has 330 lux at 0.5 meter. And obviously RGB lights are not brighter than a Bi-color light. The Bi-color is 9 watt and RGB is 8 watt. The ProLight Mini Bi-color provide a color range from 3000 all the way to 65,000 Kelvin color temperature with a rating of 95 plus, which give you a vivid warm to cool tones. These lights are so amazing. They are very small and I really like them because these are the smallest light I have. I have some other lights also, but these are the smallest lights I have. It can easily fit on my pocket. So who is these light for? Because they are very small but they are powerful. I think every filmmaker and photographer should have 1 or 2 of these lights in their pocket because they are so small and useful. These lights can be a good option for those who are vlogger because they are so small and they can easily fit in your pocket. And if you mount it on the top of your camera, it will not make your vlogging setup heavy because they are not huge and they are not bulky, they are not heavy. They are tiny, mighty, lightweight Bi-color and RGB light. If you are traveling or walking around your city, or even if you are doing indoor vlogging, I think these can be a very good useful light for you. These lights can also be useful for product photography and videography. I use it in lots of my product video b-roll as a main light, key light, and also as a fill light. If you're using it for vlogging, then always use it with silicone diffuser because these silicone diffuser help a lot on reducing those harsh shadows. It's making the shadow a little pleasing. If you want to use it for vlogging, then I'm recommending to always use it with these silicone diffuser because these silicone diffusers help a lot on making the shadows more pleasant. Okay, so it's very bright. Let me reduce the intensity. Right now it's on 43%. I think, yeah, this is 17%. So I think this is a nice setup. It's not heavy, it's very small and tiny. It's not taking lots of place and it's not making your setup bulky. So I think it's a nice light, especially for those who are vlogging a lot. I think I will use it maybe as vlogging. I'm not vlogging too much, but sometime when I want to do some vlogging, definitely I will use these also on my vlogging. If you are on the move, you can charge them with a power bank. Even while using it, you can power it up with a power bank. This way it gives you more battery life. The RGB lights have some different effects also. It can help you guys to achieve some special effects. Yeah, there are 10 lighting effects. These are the lighting effects. You can change the effects and also you can change the intensity of the effects. Everything this light offer is a pro, but the only cons I found, I wish if it was magnetic. Magnetic lights help a lot and it make it easy to stick to metal surfaces. To be honest, still I'm loving it and it's always in my camera bag. If you think it suits your need, consider buying it. Then I will put its link in description of this video. The links which I'm putting in description of my videos, they are not affiliate links, so it means I'm not earning anything from these links. I'm just putting them to make it easy for you guys to find the exact product very easily. So what's my conclusion about this light? Is it worth? Yes, definitely these lights really worth because they are not very expensive. They are tiny, They have a good color rendering quality. The CRI rating is 95 plus, which give you a good and nice color rendering. They are lightweight, they are not big. They're giving you a good amount of lighting time. It's 1.5 hours on 100% brightness. You might not need to use it on 100% brightness. I never used any of these my lights on 100% brightness. When I'm using these for my product video b-rolls, I'm mostly using it on 5 or 10 or max maybe 15%, which can give me maybe 3 hours or more than 3 hours. I didn't check them properly. And another thing is this universal mount holder. You can attach this light on the top with 1/4 inch screw, and then there's a small ball head. This ball head is helping to adjust the angle of the light, and then there's a small grip which you can attach this on your monitor or laptop when you're on video conferencing, Zoom, or any sort of video recording. So this is very handy tool, and inside there's a cushion in order to not damage your screen. But keep in mind, do not over tight this, because it might crack your monitor or laptop screen. And that's it for this video. I would really appreciate if you consider subscribing to my channel, like the video, and press the bell notification in order to be notified on my upcoming videos. If you want to follow me on my Instagram, then I would love to follow back and be connected. So stay connected.